Many see our community, the Hispanic community, as just another disadvantaged victim of society. Some see the problems in our neighborhoods, and they see neglect and despair. They see a desolate neighborhood with needs, and a ravaged community where the immigrant spirit to get ahead comes to die. UNO's always been about building communities, and we've always been about transforming communities. And I think what this represents behind me is that tremendous opportunity to build a community. I think many people see this and they think that this is what the Latino community is about, that it really has no future, but quite the contrary. We see tremendous potential. And here, what you will see transform before your eyes is a new school, a place of gathering, a place of learning for our kids and our families. And we positioned ourselves to develop a master plan for Hispanic families to thrive, one that brings the key elements of education, recreation, and economic development.
What we are doing is a civic center around the notion of education. A school is the heart of a master plan that brings community together.
We have a growing community. We have a lot of people in numbers, but we want to make sure that we are guiding people towards education.
So this is a really complex question to think about. If you
My kids can go to school here, but when they're not in school, they're doing other things, and they're doing helpful things.
The students have to see school as not just a place to go, from 9 to 4 or from 8 to 2, but they need to see it as a place where they can go where they're safe.
What is the #1 sport that defines the Hispanic community that would immediately, all the kids would gravitate to it? Soccer.
We love soccer, and we feel so proud when our kids get involved and they do well. And not only we feel proud of them, but they feel proud of themselves.
It's not only about the kids participating in it, it's about the families having a place to congregate, also recreationally, and to eat, drink, to talk to each other.
We are trying to define a park experience that is unlike any other in the city of Chicago. It is not a park where one thing happens, but a park where multiple things, like layers of activity, happens one after another.
In a very short time, hundreds if not thousands of people will occupy this space with kids and families and teachers, and I think it's going to completely transform this area. And one of the areas that we need to think about is transportation. How are people going to get here?
We need our communities to visit our business, because business promotes a lot of work.
It's going to increase business opportunities, and we're looking for this to be an anchor not only for families, for businesses to thrive as well.
The Hispanic community has great entrepreneurs and great work ethic, and if they're given the opportunity to get their idea and business started, that also creates community, creates safety, and it creates commerce.
All born, we all play ball.
Well, education, of course, is so vital, and from that everything flows, doesn't it? Unless there's a good educational system, then those people can't access good jobs.
Our community deserves the best. There's no reason why we should hold back. If we're going to build buildings, it shouldn't be just a building, it shouldn't just be a school. It should be an institution, it should be iconic, it should be representative of the aspirations of our community. And I think that's what we strive for. UNO's always been about the best, and I think our community deserves that, and I think our community will prove that it can accomplish that goal as well.
We take the designs of our schools very seriously. We want to show kids something that inspires them. We want them to see the possibilities in the building so that they can correlate that to the possibilities of their future.
That views of downtown are captured, that, you know, these students can look out to downtown, and once they see that, they can feel like, you know what, we can be the ones running those buildings.
The community is a amalgamation of so many different elements: education, good job opportunity, faith-filled community organizations, the church, recreational opportunities, the parks, organized athletics.
But we believe that a school is really an anchor to a community. It's a gathering place not only for children but for families. It becomes a major institution for this community, for this neighborhood that we can build on. And if you're going to have a place where people come together, why not create a plaza? Why not create a park? Why not create all those elements that really bring community together and really make for a neighborhood, a true neighborhood, for families to interact? Much like the story of Chicago, ours is a community with great potential. Remember, it's that indelible immigrant spirit that brought us here in the first place. And like every other ethnic group before us, we are going to succeed. UNO aims to challenge and to lead our community towards that success. No excuses, no apologies, and we are on our way.